What's up, Rare Moment fam? Happy New Year's Eve. I'm AG. This is Cole. We are the Rare Moment. Welcome back, guys. This is going to be the last show of 2021. I'm excited to get into it. Can't believe that this year is almost over. It's just been, what a crazy year in NBA Top Shot, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So today we're going to be talking about team sets. We want to go over Series 2 team sets, how much it costs to acquire them. Series 3 team sets, how much it costs to acquire them for those collectors out there looking to complete your team sets. Before we get into this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter at The Rare Moment. When you're on the go, find us on Spotify. Don't forget, guys, there's a comment section down below. Last video, let's get some comments going. Would love to hear how much you guys have enjoyed NBA Top Shot. Maybe what you think they can do to fix some of their problems. Let us know what team sets you're going for, how many team sets you own. Let's have some conversations here. Mm-hmm. With that being said, let's get into it here. Cole, we got some crazy information to show these guys today.
Yep.
It's going to be interesting to see. So let's get into it.
Yeah, so over, the past few weeks, past few months or so, we've kind of been compiling our own data here as we've gone along, as more players have been added to team sets. We've come up with this spreadsheet here to show you. Hopefully, it's decent size on whichever screen you're using. So we got this is Series 2 right now. This is every team, all 30 NBA teams. This middle column right here is how many players you need for each team set in Series 2. This right column is going to be how much it costs to complete that entire team set. So as you can see for Series 2, the Sacramento Kings have by far the cheapest team set to complete at only $89. And the Houston Rockets have the highest or most expensive set to complete in Series 2 at $1,139. And give or take a few dollars on these team sets because, these are going to fluctuate every
daily.
Yeah. And the Rockets have 18 players for their set. Kings have 12 players for their set. As you can see, all sorts of different ranges here in the hundreds, 200s, 300s, 400s, 500s, 700, and then the massive jump to 1100. So,
if you guys are looking to complete sets here and you want to complete a cheap set, well, the Kings at $89, there you go.
Yeah. And so now let's head over real quick to Series 3. Still very early, obviously, here in Series 3. So these numbers are going to change dramatically. Obviously, the Dallas Mavericks aren't going to only have 3 players to complete in their Series 3 team set. And all these other teams are surely to get more players involved.
So, Cole, real quick here, before we get along, I just want to show these guys and give them an idea of how many players they can be expecting here. So you guys can see, right, there's 5 moments, 7 moments. Some of these, the number one's got 9 moments right now for a player. Go back to S2 real quick.
Yeah.
And let's show these guys. Look at
you're seeing 12, 13, 14, 15.
Right.
You got 2 with 9.
Right.
One with 16. You got 18 for the Rockets, like I mentioned.
Right.
So, you're looking in that usually 12 to 16 range.
Exactly.
And it doesn't apply to every team, but it applies to most teams.
Right.
And so some of these teams are already up there, but most of these teams are going to be definitely adding a lot more players.
So go and check out go to the collector score tab on NBA Top Shot. Check out the team sets. And, for those fans out there who are looking to complete sets, check this out. And then the way you guys start thinking about it is how many more players on this team are going to be released, and realistically, how much higher can we see the ceiling go for these moments, right? So that's kind of the way I think about it.
And
go ahead.
And so right now, as you can see, by far the most expensive team set to complete in Series 3 is the Miami Heat with 9 moments, over $39,000. As you can see, all these ones that are over 1,000, that's mainly due to the fact that we just had a legendary drop very recently.
Exactly.
So,
you go and you look at that right there, and you're wondering, well, it goes from 600 to 1,400, then to $3,000. Oh, well, I'm never going to be able to complete these sets. Well, let's pump the brakes for a second. Let's look at this a little bit more in depth.
Yeah, as more moments come out, these prices will come down. So let's go ahead and dive a little bit more into the Miami Heat, for example, Series 3, of why it costs so much. So as you can see, the D-Wade going for $39,000.
Oh boy.
If you pulled that, you're living pretty good right now. So as you can see, you got the Tyler Hero 205, Lowry.
So everything else is
Vincent,
reasonable
Adebayo.
at that point,
Yeah,
right?
these are all cheap moments here.
Now here's the problem as a Heat fan though, is the bottleneck for this moment is the Dwayne Wade. And as you can see, it started off at relatively $9,000.
This was something for $8,200, $9,000.
Now it's all the way up to $30,000. Now, with that being said, here's the bad news for you Heat fans. How many more Dwayne Wade moments are going to be put? Is Dwayne Wade going to have an S3 common moment? Dwayne Wade is never going to have an S3 common moment on this site. Unless it's an archive.
Yep.
Right?
Absolutely.
Unless it's an archive. But they've, what feels like, have released 5-6 Dwayne Wade moments now at this point in the last 2 months. How much more Dwayne Wade are we going to see on this site? So, unfortunately, you guys are kind of SOL here if you're a Heat fan, and you're probably not going to be able to afford to complete the set. Most of you guys aren't, I'm sorry to say.
Yeah. Unless they do some other kind of like vintage vibe sort of set, and they have, some throwback moments of D-Wade in there similar to the archive. We don't know. We'll see.
So here's an example of a team set that might not ever come down and maybe just is unaffordable at this point because Dwayne Wade's only S3 moment is a legendary. Now let's go over to back to Top Shot here, and let's give you guys another example of a moment, which is Klay Thompson. So Klay Thompson just had his first S3 moment release, which was a legendary moment, going for $6,500. The Warriors team set costs a little over $7,000 to complete. Now let's not panic here, because the good news is for Warriors fans, and the good news is for Clippers fans and all these other teams who had legendary moments of players that are still in the league, well, more than likely, Klay Thompson's going to have an S3 common moment at some point this season. So will other players.
Right.
So these team sets will come down. But yeah, seeing the $7,000, the $4,000, you look at that and you just go, well, I'm never going to be able to complete this. Well, there's good news ahead for you guys, because Top Shot's already announced a long time ago. All these guys are going to be getting common moments. These guys are going to be getting plenty of moments out here on the site this season. So
exactly. There's no way that Top Shot is going to make it to where these team sets you need $5,000-$6,000 to complete, especially in Series 3. That's just that's unreasonable.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, S2, the most expensive set to complete, is $1,150, somewhere around there. And it's hard for me to think Top Shot's gonna, with in S3, which is more mint count moments, it's hard to see them trying to bolster that up even more.
Exactly.
So, there it is. I mean, there's just a little discussion about team sets and kind of what we're looking at right now. If you are a team set collector, go back, pause it, do what you need to do to look at that spreadsheet and kind of see what you're working with. I've kind of gone through recently and have been getting my S2 collection up of the Warriors, my S3 collection up of the Warriors. I only got one moment left in S2 to collect, and that's that Nico Mannion bottleneck. So we had the bottleneck video come out this week. If you haven't watched that and you don't know what a bottleneck is, go and check that out. Here's the team set video that we told you guys we were coming out in that video. We really, really do appreciate you guys. And as we're going to give it a send-off here, we're going to give the proper send-off here for New Year's. We'll be back with more content coming up this year, but we really wanted to take a moment and say we appreciate you guys for sticking with us all year here, getting us to where we're at right now. We're just getting started here, guys.
Yeah.
The rare moment's just getting going here.
It's been a hell of a ride, but there is a lot more gas in the tank.
Absolutely. We got NFL All Day coming up this next year. More content for us to talk about. Keep your eye out for more giveaways. I know today we're going to be giving away a moment. I believe one moment, something like that?
Yeah, one moment today, and then we're giving away 2 more tomorrow. So go ahead and check out Twitter if you haven't. Try and get yourself in or entered in the last minute here, and try and win yourself some cool moments. Yeah,
I mean, and we're gonna keep coming up with fun content, making this an interesting channel. We're not the kind of channel here that's just gonna be talking about the same stuff on repeat over. We want it to be interesting for you guys, and that's our goal here at the moment. That's our vision with this channel, is to put out fun, stuff other than just serious topics all the time.
Yep.
So we know you guys appreciate it. We appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Keep telling your friends about it. Keep letting people know who the rare moment is. And we're going to keep growing our collections here together, guys. We appreciate you. You guys be safe out there tonight. Be safe. Enjoy your New Year's. We'll see you guys 2022. Good luck collecting out there, guys. Peace.